Hello there, traveler. See what I did there? May I interest you into talking about Lightfall? Okay, well, Lightfall so far has been really good. I was not expecting it to be this good after a whole year of disappointment of the Witch Queen and its seasonal content. Now, don't get me wrong, the Witch Queen DLC was alright. It wasn't neither good or bad, it was just alright. But comparing it to Lightfall, that's where it falls off. All of the changes to the mods and whole system overall, I'm pleasantly surprised. I was expecting the UI to be really bad, which still is, but I thought they would fuck it all up even more. But they managed to add the new stuff to it without making it difficult to navigate or make it look weird. Now, for the new lights, it's probably gonna be weird as it always was, but hey, they'll learn eventually. On the other hand, one of the complaints that I have are physics. They did say that they're fixing the physics engine, but so far I found myself dying to the architects more often than before. I got you, baby.
I got killed by architects.
Which is kind of funny when, you know, they're saying that shit should be fixed. But hey, it's alright, Bungo, you'll get it next time. So, mods have been simplified, which kinda took away from their complexity, but added more diversity to it, so you can still make builds that will be easier to understand. Sounds kinda oxymoron, doesn't it? Also, adding an honorary system was a great idea, called commandment. I really don't know who thought it was a great idea to call it that, but yeah, come on, no one's gonna say, don't forget to accommodate your teammate. Bungo, since you have copied stuff from other games before, you should have copied the name like Honor, and it would sound way better to say honor your teammate. But hey, people might just start using their own way to say it. They also added this little tab which shows what level of no life you are. I'm right here, just over past the middle. Now adding this is a really good idea to know when you're a blueberry if the person trying to teach you the raid or any activity really knows what they're doing, or if you're a sweat to know if the person is not bullshitting you and you can kick them right away. Now throughout the campaign you're gonna hear lots of good music. I'm glad that they have a good music team. It always adds more feelings to the game. Damn, do I love music in this game. For some reason, in this expansion, it makes you feel like you're in some futuristic but kinda nostalgic place. I don't know how they managed to pull it off, but congrats. Really should keep Michael Salvatore at Bungie. I'm sorry if I butchered the name. Also, the cinematics are really well done. They look really nice and they tell you about the story. Overall, the cinematics that are done in 3D software are really good looking. I'm saying this because there's one that is rendered, if you want to say it like that, in-game, and I'd say it's not that good. I'll mention it later on, you'll see. So, the campaign. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by all the things on my mind about the DLC. The campaign was really good, and I mean really good, gameplay wise, and then you get to the story, which Bungo fucked up. All of this hype for underwhelming story. Bungo, give your marketing team a raise, cause they sold this shit so hard you're comparable to the Cyberpunk and Mass Effect Andromeda level of disappointment. Most of the time you don't learn much about the lore, apart from cinematics. Honestly, I think they spent most of their budget on them cause they look really amazing, apart from this glitchy Osiris one, which, once again, it's rendered in-game. The only thing that you learn most of the time is how to use your new subclass called Strand, which is something that we've never seen before, with this big power source that we don't know what it is. All we know it's called the Veil. Dude, this is cliche as fuck. And then we never get to learn about it cause Bungo's too lazy to give you explanation about it. Bungo, you should really reconsider who's on your writing team. I feel bad for the people who developed the game. They're probably gonna get most of the hate for it, and the writing team will come clean out of it like nothing ever happened. It feels like most of the time you're doing nothing but dicking around, and then for a couple of missions you learn the new subclass and then you get to kill the bad guy so he doesn't get the veil. Even though we don't know what it is, but he still wants it. Meanwhile, you're being guided by a rebellious teenager and an old grump that should have been killed instead of Kate 6. Bungo, what's up with the writing team? Now, basically, all of the Lightfall content is do this mission, and then go to this dingus to hear his auto-tuned ass being cringy, and then go to this old idiot who won't shut the fuck up and acts like a little pussy throughout the whole campaign. And then you get to do another mission. Dude, I thought Osiris was this praised person for being this wise old man with a lot of knowledge, wisdom, and courage, but nope. All I see is this old pussy that is scared of dying. So basically, you keep doing this on repeat 8 times, and then you get to see this choo-choo train draw a fucking triangle on a ball like a 3-year-old. So the Doritos and the ball can have an orgy with this train head getting in as well. Which honestly, Bongo, yeah, I understand. You want to stretch out this short story, but there are different ways of stretching out the story. I was honestly thinking that the Lightfall will bring so many good things that I'll talk about on this channel, which, don't get me wrong, it did. But I guess all I get is disappointment from the story, and I get to make this channel full of Destiny 2 rant. But adding fuel to the fire, they kill off another cool character. This Delph was actually enjoyable, even though he looks like he was made by Epic Games for Forklift, and then Bungo thought, ah shit, we need a new race, so we're gonna buy it from you. Oh, also, what's up with reusing Season of the Splicer shit? Like, why? Got nothing new to put in, so we're doing Vex shit again? Even Lord Daddy on YouTube must be confused on what the fuck is going on. And what's up with the new planet? You get to play on this new planet, if you want to call it that, named after pneumonia, I assume, with lots, and I say lots of nobody. There's literally nobody there. Bungo got lazy with character design again, so they said, fuck it, everybody's in metaverse now or some bullshit. Wasn't this city supposed to be full of life, according to your announcements? So what can you do on pneumonia? Public events? You know, I thought they would make new ones, but nope. They just said, fuck it. We're gonna reuse old shit, but on a new planet. I think they're all into recycling, but they kinda got it wrong. Now, before I rant more about this planet, aesthetic-wise, it's looking really good, but small as fuck. Or at least feels like it. And most of the time, you think that you can get on this building or that one, since now you can be a Spooderman. Nope, turn back. Lost sectors on pneumonia are kinda challenging, but I would assume that I was underleveled when I was doing them, so that might change. And the new planetary activity, or whatever you wanna call it, it gets really boring really fast, mostly because you have to do it 50 times for each quest. Well, apart from the DLC, we got a new season, and let me tell you, it's mid. It's nothing else, just the same old fuck. What's even the story behind it? Does anybody know? Oh yeah, people are getting kidnapped, so you're saving them, I guess. So another Battlegrounds type of shit where, God, please queue up with teammates or else you're gonna get people that have no idea what to do or just won't have any mods and will go in blindly and die 50 million times. Do I really sound like a critic here? I'm starting to hate myself. But holy shit, man. I understand being a new light and not knowing what to do, but Bungo, you had one job to do with your new too long of a name to remember it system, and it's to make difference between blueberries and people who are playing the game. So far, I've seen level 6 twats running around like it's their first day at the kindergarten playground. Overall, Lightfall is a really good expansion. Everything is getting changed. Mods, UI, the new honorary system, difficulty, everything is hitting the mark. Apart from underwhelming story, which, on the other hand, I should go back to what I was doing before, and feel free to quote me here. Don't get hyped up by a game studio, expect the worst from it, cause when shit comes out, and it's bad, at least it won't feel as bad as it is. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. This has been my take on the Lightfall DLC, and don't forget to ask your mom to get you McNuggies on her way back home from work. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Deuces. In Mass Effect Andromeda level. And then we never get to learn about it because Bungo is too lazy to give you. I'm